Clever kiss landing. Nice and smooth. Grandma didn't spill her tea. Next time, just get the plane stopped. Don't eat up all the runway. You never know. Okay? Right. I think he wants us to park parallel to the 737. All right. You've got room on my side. You can turn. Stop. Brake here. Stop. All right. That'll do. That'll do. Good, good, good. Los Radios ground. KLM 4805.
4805 ground?
Yes. Any idea how long we're going to be here?
Negative 4805. We're waiting for the word from Gondo.
Well, then, we need to get our passengers in the terminal so they can be more comfortable.
How many passengers do you have on board?
273 passengers. I'd rather not have them in here moaning and complaining.
Roger, we're sending a passenger bus.
Thank you.
But this might only take a few minutes.
Or it could be hours. You want to tell them to stay in there?
The controllers are now stuck in the middle of a traffic jam, the likes of which have never been seen before at this airport. The tarmac is getting bumper to bumper.
Miguel, take a look at this.
Make it fast, man.
We already got 2 aircraft blocking Charlie 1 and Charlie 2. The only option is to start landing them up down here.
Not everyone's gonna make that turn onto Charlie 3.
I already thought about that. We can squeeze the Pan Am 747 through here.
How do you get them out if we ever do get them out?
We'll have to backtrack them. Taxi down here, turn around, take off. He's gone, do the next one.
We'll be here all night, you know that, right?
Or you can go out there and pave us another runway.
Maybe I do that.
Rodeos approach, Pan Am 1736.
There is some method in their madness. Sooner or later, they'll have to get all these aircraft out again. Since all the taxiways are blocked with aircraft, what they propose to do is to use the main runway as a taxiway instead. The planes will take it in turns to taxi down to the far end, turn round and take off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for this delay. While the flight crew...
The Dutch plane waits on the ramp. Its passengers should be spending this afternoon on the beach. Instead, they learn they're going to spend it hanging around the departure lounge of a small airport.
No. We're going to visit another airport first, Los Rodeos. Then we'll be going to Las Palmas. Okay? Los Rodeos. Yes. Go on. Let's get your shoes on.
It is weird. Robina, Walter and Yvonne actually live and work on this island. So when they eventually get to Las Palmas, they'll have to get another plane to bring them straight back again.
Well, maybe we could get off here.
Yeah, what about our bags?
You're so materialistic.
Just because you want to see Paul doesn't mean the rest of us have.
Robina wants to see her boyfriend Paul in Tenerife tonight, not spend it in Las Palmas.
I miss him so much after this week in Holland. I could skip Las Palmas, to be honest with you.
We're moving.
Let's go.
Bye. Bye. See you. Bye-bye. See you soon.
You all right?
Yeah.
You don't look it.
It's not right. There's all these planes. I get a bad feeling about this.
And now the Pan Am is arriving, just to make matters worse.
At the end of the runway, you have a follow me for taxi instructions. Have you got him inside?
Affirmative, sir.
1736, you will be just behind 3 other planes. Have you got them inside?
Looks a bit tight in there.
1736, be careful of your jet blast. When you turn, there's a plane just next to you.
The ground situation was a traffic jam, because when we landed there, the ramp was so crowded with other airplanes, and we were directed to taxi down to the end of the ramp area and park behind 3 other airplanes. And basically that's all we saw. And we didn't know when the airport at Las Palmas was going to open, so we really didn't leave the airplane area, let's say.
By this time, the terminal is so full, there's no room for the Pan Am passengers. They'll have to stay on board their aircraft. After 14 hours stuck inside it, they're not happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've authorized a door to be opened and the stair ramp set in place so that anyone who wants can walk down and stretch their legs. Unfortunately, due to the number of other airliners here now, we cannot get near the terminal. I know we've all had a long day already, so I hope that we can get you out of here in about an hour or so. Thank you very much.
They actually allowed us to get off the plane and just to walk downstairs and stand on the tarmac, stretch our legs. I think everybody was getting weary of traveling and ready to start their vacation.
They opened the doors to give us air and we could look out. It was cloudy and overcast. It kept darkening down and was not nice like we had hoped it would be.
Everyone had been expecting tropical sunshine. Instead, it's damp and misty with clouds as far as the eye can see.
I'm worried we're going to get caught by this fog. All we need now is for them to close down that runway.
Yeah, we need them to get a move on or else we'll be spending the night here and then hello duty time limits. Any idea of how much longer we've got before we need to get another crew down to take over?
Yeah, well, it says here that the company time limits are 10 hours of flight and an amplitude of 13 hours, and that's with 1 stopover. But if there are 2, it goes down to 9 and 11. But we're allowed to ask for a derogation. Jesus Christ, who writes this stuff here? I'm going to back time from when we have to be back at Schiphol to stay legal, right?
What happens if we go over the civil and company time limits?
Well, you get hung out to dry. You lose your license, your career, everything.
That's it, it's all settled. We can stay here in Tenerife. It's so stupid to go to Las Palmas now. We just have to come back tomorrow. And Paul's waiting. Let's get a taxi.
Hey, slow down. Can't Paul wait another 24 hours?
And they were making plans, you know, we're going to have dinner here and then we're going to have a drink there, and we just wanted to go back to him.
In the end, it's love that saves Rubina.
I met Rubina in December 1976.
I fell in love, and we've never been
separated.
No, again afterwards.
Why don't I pick up the bags and see you guys and stay together?
Stay. You know, Walter and I actually know how to have a good time without you.
Yeah. You'd just be a drag anyway, thinking about Paul the whole time.
Really? Right.
In the tower, the 2 controllers are also getting fed up. All the aircraft are in now, so there's nothing to do except listen to the football on the radio and worry. Clouds are gathering over the airport.
Looks like we might have a campana.
Yeah, these clouds are ready to jump down. A little more coastal wind, a drop in temperature, and we'll be covered in clouds.
Better get a move on or they won't be taking off.
Rodeos, Gando.
Rodeos, go ahead.
Gando to Tenerife ATC, we've just reopened. Temperature is 20 degrees. Winds light and variable. Arrivals raining 2-4.
Gando will start sending them your way. We're at 14 degrees, fog and light rain. They'll be glad to get out of here. Let's get started.
It should be tricky getting all these planes in line.
We'll be all right. We'll just have to take it slow.
No doubt about that. I just hope we won't still be here tomorrow.
At last, everyone can leave.
Well, here